Okay, this is Kevin DeWitt one more time, giving you another consideration to think for yourself. Nursery rhymes. I think of this nursery rhyme that I heard when I was a child, and even used to read in the children's encyclopedia when I was younger. And I would keep reading it, and I kept saying to myself, even as a child, I kept saying, something is wrong with this. Something's just not right. This particular nursery rhyme is called Wee Willie Winkie, and it goes like this. Wee Willie Winkie running through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown, rapping at the windows, crawling through the top. All the children in their bed, for now it's 8 o'clock. As I got older, I started really thinking about it. You know, you get older, you become more familiar with things that go on, reality of things that's actually going on, and a lot of the things you were taught as a child actually gets revealed. Okay, so what I began to think about was what was really going on in that nursery rhyme, and I'm like, okay, that's a pedophile running the streets. Wee Willie Winkie. Wee Willie Winkie. Either he is short or something else is short. But yet still going around through the neighborhood, rapping at the windows, climbing over roofs and stuff like that, and going from house to house, trying to see what window he can get into. And they say all the children in their bed, because now it's 8 o'clock. Okay, they know the children are going to be in bed, and he's running around in his nightgown just to do his thing. I'm like, why would you teach that to children? You know, people think. Pay attention to what's going on. Why would you infest their minds with such negativity, such nastiness? I went online recently, and I wanted to look up nursery rhymes. So I said, okay, let me see what's happening. And I found a website. This website is called Rymes.org. And it came up with a bunch of nursery rhymes, and it has a book out, video out, something that's going on. I'm looking at it right now online. And it talks about the song that we do when we ride around on a merry-go-round, or holding hands and use it spinning, jumping around. At least way back when I was younger, we did stuff like this. Today, it's video games. But, you know, even our children today are still familiar with a lot of this stuff, but they don't understand what's going on. Here's what this website says about Ring Around the Rosie. It says the origin of Ring Around the Rosie in English history. By the way, that Wee Willie Winkie thing is English as well. And I find that looking on this website, there's quite a few English backgrounds to this stuff. The connections to the bubonic plague, the Black Death. That's what Ring Around the Rosie is related to. The words to the Ring Around the Rosie children's ring game had their own origin in English history. The historical period dates back to the Great Plague of London in 1665, bubonic plague, or even before, when the first outbreak of the plague hit England in the 1300s. The symptoms of the plague includes a rosy red rash in the shape of a ring on the skin, ring around the rosy. Pockets and pouches were filled with sweet-smelling herbs, or posies, which were carried due to the belief that the disease was transmitted by bad smells. The terms ashes refers to the cremation of the dead bodies. The death rate was over 60%, and the plague was only halted by the Great Fire of London in 1666, which killed the rats which carried the disease, which was transmitted via water sources. The English version of Ring Around the Rosie replaces ashes with a tissue, as violent sneezing was another symptom of the disease. We recommend the following site for comprehensive information, yada yada, regarding bubonic plague, and it gives you that stuff. Okay, so I'm like, there's more, and they have a lot more, and this website focuses on the origins of nursery rhymes. So it's like, I just stumbled across that, and I feel like, yes, you should check it out. You should check it out. Think about some of the stuff that's going on today, folks, and keep in mind, think for yourself.